What's up, YouTube? What's up, Xtreme Gainz family? I'm Chuck. This is Xtreme Gainz. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is or ever will be financial advice. Please do not take it as such. I want to talk about the AMC single bottom scenario. And I see a lot of people talking about this inverse head and shoulders. I know I've spoke about this before. For those of you that follow me, you know that this is a scenario that I've been talking about for a while. And I want to go ahead and primarily just make a video for the newcomers. We have a lot of newcomers, a lot of new subscribers who I don't think have seen this. This has been hidden in the videos, of past. So I want to go over this specifically and put this out as a fresh standalone video again. And that way, if the newcomers need a reference point, it's at the top and they can look at it here. So for the followers and the people that have been here, this is going to be something that you have already heard plenty of times, but I'm going to go through it all again. So what I want to talk about is this, right? And the potential of this head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, completing itself and us running up out of here. And I want to tell you about a theory that I had, and I don't know the exact time, but I think it was at least a month ago when I had this theory pop in my head. It was something that I was thinking about, and it led me to start digging, start researching, doing some DD, and seeing what I could come up with. So where I started, I'm going to give you the preface real quick, and then I'm going to dig into these charts. But where I started was thinking about the 08-09 crash that obviously I was alive for, and I know most of you were as well. And thinking to myself, I wonder what stocks were, if any, heavily shorted and or had negative beta, real negative beta, like AMC has been shorted, or like has been claimed to have negative beta like. So that's where I started on this journey. It came to me in an actual dream, believe it or not, and that was just a subconscious when I woke up from a dream and woke up one day and it was telling me, go look at 08-09 and compare it to SPY, right? So that's what I set out to do. So what I came up with was what I'm about to show you. So I have those up on, let me go here first. What I ended up coming up with was this. Yeah, let's look at the full. Okay. And by the way, if I say a lot, it's a reactive thing for me. I didn't even realize that I did it until some jerk off in the comments made it a point to there, see, I just said it, to be a dick about it. But it's something that I just do randomly that I never even really noticed that I do. So if the videos have been hard to watch because of that, we have an inside joke now running because of it. But if they're hard to watch because of it, I apologize. I'm trying real hard to be conscious about it right now and get through this video without saying it a million times. I literally just watched a couple of my videos back to see how bad it was. And I don't know if it's nerves or if it's, there again, like if it's my brain pausing to think about what I want to say prior to thinking it. So I'm going to try to just, if you get pauses from me now instead, that's just me consciously trying to not do that repetitively or repeatedly to the point that it drives you crazy. Because a couple of the videos I watched of myself this morning drove me nuts watching it. So I'm going to try really hard not to do it. It was very obvious in the videos, and again, I didn't know I even did this, but very obvious in the videos that this was an involuntary thing on my part. So I apologize for that, and I'm going to try really hard to work on that and not do that and get better at speaking like this without doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so I'm just trying to slow down and think. Right, I'm taking the jerk off's advice. Sorry. So this is what I came up with. Dollar Tree back in 2007, 2008, 2009 is the time period that I ended up looking at. And Dollar Tree had, I believe it was, and I've said this many times, I believe it was one of the top 3 or top 5 highest negative betas that existed. And its reaction to the market crash was documented after the fact for the reasons I'm about to show you in articles, in Dollar Tree's prospectus reports and things like that. So what I did was I looked at it and I wanted to compare it to SPY, okay, in that same time era. So what you see here on the screen, I'm going to try to, can I do it? Yeah, there we go. All right. What you see here is on the top is Dollar Tree from 2007, 2008, and 2009, right? You also see the SPY from 2007, 2008, and 2009. You notice, and I believe it was, I kept saying 40% yesterday. I believe it was 60%. I'd have to crunch the numbers again, but I think when Dollar Tree, what happened here, I want you to pay attention to the dates and the movements, right, in comparison to each other. In I guess late 2007, right, as SPY was making all-time highs, to beginning of 2008, right? SPY was making all-time highs right here. 07, beginning of 08, all-time highs. Dollar Tree at the end of 07 dropped drastically, 60%, whatever you want to call it, pullback, correction, crash, 60%, okay? While SPY inverted completely from SPY, while SPY was making all-time highs. Now, if you look at the timeline and how this happened, January 2008, Dollar Tree's down here. January 2008, SPY corrects, right? It was grinding up to all-time highs, and then boom, correct. As it corrected, Dollar Tree started lifting out of this bottom, right? And grinding its way up. SPY looked like it might recover, and then it ended up crashing, right? The rest of the way down here. And while it did that from 08 to 09, Dollar Tree from 08 to 09 ground its way up, and it ended up, and I'll show you a better view of Dollar Tree here in a minute. It ended up going and going and going and going and going. Okay? That's the first thing I want you to see. So what happened was Dollar Tree's negative beta was a long-term negative beta score, and it was initiated, right? This dump off of Dollar Tree happened prior to the market correction and then the market crash of 08 and 09. Its negative beta was triggered by this correction and crash while it was down here, and it took off and went on a run prior to SPY taking off from its bottom and going on a run, which then became a tailwind push for Dollar Tree after the fact, right? But the long-term effect of that negative beta trigger and reaction is what we see here. So I want you to think about that for a second. Keep that in mind. I also want you to look at and I know you probably already see this by now, but I want you to look at how Dollar Tree looks right now. And I'm going to show you a comparison, right? Keep these both of them. SPY up here, Dollar Tree down here. Okay? I'm going to move this off. Now, individually, I want to look at, this is SPY currently. This is AMC currently. AMC just had this giant correct, right? From way up here, up at 52.79, right? Down, what looked like a potential recovery and move back up turned into another downside, right? Clear down to $20.80. Looks familiar, doesn't it? This is crazy. This is going to flip your lid here. SPY simultaneously, while AMC is down here the lowest it's been in quite some time, SPY is up here making all-time highs. Literally just made a new one yesterday. And right now, we're not. Yeah, we're at a new one right now. It's up over 478 now. 478.50 actually. Up over that. Very similar setup, right? Very similar market setup with SPY and where AMC is in comparison to SPY in 08 and Dollar Tree in 08. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to just get it to where you can see it the best. All right, that's good enough, right? You can see that, right? All right. Dollar Tree 08. Damn it, I don't like it. It's not close enough. I'm like this, just bear with me. Dollar Tree 08. What I just showed you. AMC currently. Pretty insane, right? Inverted head and shoulders, right? Well, first off, this up here, this up here. Same movement, right? Same movement. Drop off, check up to the left, the inverted left shoulder facing. Long neck to the head, long neck to the head, long neck back to the shoulder, long neck back to the shoulder. Right shoulder, right shoulder. Pretty crazy, right? And I found this and I thought, no way. Now, again, I found this, like I said, about a month or maybe, I know it was at least a month ago. We weren't trading in here, right, yet. But I kept this in my mind, and as this played out, I started seeing this come to fruition. And it's blown my mind. And I have shared it in the Discord. I shared it already on the YouTube here before. The followers and subscribers know this scenario. But again, I wanted to put this out for you guys to give you the new followers and anybody new that's coming in. I think it's more relevant now than it was when I first, because it's continued to play out like this. Okay? So now you see that. Let's go one step further. Let's look at, wouldn't it be crazy if SPY also was compared to the SPY now? SPY of 2008. SPY now. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, right there. SPY 2008, SPY now. Crazy, right? Here it is. Correct, correct. Another correct, another correct. Down in, back up, down in, back up, right? This is all literally lining up. I don't want to say better, but it almost feels like better than the historical self double bottom scenario that AMC is exhibiting as well. Right? And you'll find that information on my channel here as well. I've put that information out as well. The comparative 7-year to 7-month fractals, the double bottom scenario, that's scenario 2 that I talk about. However, this here it's uncanny. Like, how do you deny this? Right? And the possibility, first off, finding this was something that I don't think as far as I've seen, nobody's done, right? And I don't think anybody's put any kind of information out on Dollar Tree and SPY of 08 being as relevant right now to AMC and SPY like this, or even brought this up. So I hope this gains some traction and this gets out to some people to see. This is unreal. Unreal. I hope you all see all this, because this is crazy, right? I mean, look at this. SPY right now, SPY 2008. And just like I showed you, AMC right now, Dollar Tree 2008. It's insanity. So let me do this. I think I have one more view I want you to look at. I hope y'all are doing all right here this morning and today. I appreciate all the love and support from everybody. I like to say that as much as I can to you guys, to let you know I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all sharing everything and helping me spread the word about the channel and about my work and my DD and everything that I do, and being a part of it as well in the live streams and Discord and everything. This is, let's look at this. I don't think it's going to let me do it. Yeah, it is. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Damn it, Jim. Alright, that's probably the best view we're going to get of it. This is the Dollar Tree 2008, SPY 2008-2009, SPY 2008-2009, AMC currently, SPY currently. It's just unreal. Wonder if I put these side by side, if they would be better like this. Sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm trying to keep I get excited too. I think that's maybe the part of all the uhs. I get super excited about this stuff. I put a lot of effort into this stuff, and I get super amped up when I find this kind of shit. And I get all excited to put it out and give the information to y'all. And there I go again. I think that contributes to it. I think it's me just getting all amped up and, you know, trying to speed through this stuff. So I'm just trying to slow myself down. There we go. That's better. There, you can see both. Yep, it's above my picture. All right, right here it is. Right, Dollar Tree 2008, AMC currently, SPY 2008, SPY currently. It's remarkable. It really, truly is. If this thing were to play out, and this were to react, if both of these were to react and continue to react like they have and follow what this is, we would break out of this mid and macro descending wedge, I believe, in the same exact fashion. So I'm watching for that. But if this scenario were to play out, And the reason another reason I wanted to tell you guys this too, I just thought to myself, and I said this on the live stream the one day, the way, when I think about what happened in 08 and 09, and I think about the tactics that were used, and how almost the exact same tactics are being used, but directed in a different manner this time. My theory was, I bet you if they're going to do this, if they're doing the same thing to get us here, I wonder if they'll do the same thing to try to get themselves out of it, right? Wonder if what they do and what the market does and the reaction will be the same thing, right? Because I mean, why wouldn't it, right? They got, well, not all of them, but some of them got bailed out last time. So why wouldn't they just do the same thing? And that's again what kind of led me to thinking about this theory enough to go look at it and find this. So again, I just wanted to put this out there again and let you all see this fresh, and not have to go digging for it. I really hope, like I said at the beginning, I just gained some traction here. This shit is unreal. It took some work and some thought and some effort to put this together. And really, to be honest, once I saw it, it didn't take much at all, as you can see. I mean, it is, I don't know what else to say. It's remarkable. It's unbelievable how similar this is. So let me look here too. This is what I want to look at. So if this were to continue to play out, I'm going to show you the SPY. Well, let me show you SPY real quick first. I'm all over the fucking place, I know. Where's the SPY? Right there. Okay, I transposed the movements from 08 and 09 onto SPY, right? And I put these in, this one, and this one, and all these. I put these in a couple weeks ago. And it's, well, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And look at it following it. So if this starts to really pull back and try to correct again from where it's at right now, it's going to be, as far as I'm concerned, I believe that's going to potentially, because this is the correction, this dip in and then the W was the correction that caused Dollar Tree to lift up out of where it was at. So again, here's the transposed exact movements from 0809, and they're eyeballed movements. Again, I didn't measure anything. I just eyeballed this up. This has just been an ongoing tracking theory that I've had. I know it's crazy. You know, oh yeah, he had a dream about it, and then I trust me, I know it sounds fucking bonkers, but listen, I'm 100 with you guys all the time. This shit's nuts, and I want to get it out there. I want other people to look at this shit because this is unreal. And if this does this, and that people have said you're the GOAT, and it's amazing, and but for real, who the hell comes up with this shit, right? Here it is. So anyways, that's the SPY. Currently, those are the transposed movements from 0809 on it. Now I want to bring back up AMC, and I want to just kind of project from that based on the Dollar Tree chart next to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and end the video and get this thing published and out to you guys. I mean, I know it's higher and everything. Just trying to get it to where you can really see it. Yeah, that's good enough. You can see it there. There it is. It's crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. All right. Well, as you can see, just like I can see, it looks like we're in this dip right here, right? Looks like we're in this dip right here. And this was our green candle. This will finish when we open up. And if I'm assuming, and granted, this isn't candle for candle. And now let me go one step further. People are gonna say, "Oh, you're using a weekly, you're using a daily." We looked at this, me and the Discord members, We looked at this. We did some comparative volume analysis to see if we could even use these and if they'd be relevant and connect and be similar with volume traded in a span of a few of these weeklies on the grind up out of here versus dailies. And they were. They were. It doesn't match up perfectly, but they were close enough that I'm comfortable with looking at it. And to be honest with you, the realistic view of this is the perception of it, right? And the market sentiment right now and the negative beta. That's the connection more than it is the volume. And now you see this playing out. It's obvious that if this were to happen, this was a premeditated, like a giant macro premeditated thing that is beyond comprehension to be able to do this many years later in the same kind of scenario to try to get the same outcome. But if this is it, I believe we're right here in this dip, and I believe the next 1 or 2 daily candles here, we should get a rip up out of here, just like this big candle here. It does lead to a pullback, and this is just a grind. I said I'd show you the other one. This just grinds the whole way up out of here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, correct, up, correct, up, down, up, down, head and shoulders, correct. And then it's just a grind, and it did go parabolic to a certain extent a little bit once it got up here. But this is what I'm looking for to validate this, right? I'm looking to see if this is a move that we have coming here in the next day or two. A move up out of here, out of the mid descending wedge into the macro yellow descending wedge, and a rejection. That would put us, if we went today, we'd be up around $35. Just under 30, right? 35 and just under $34.75 to $35. That's what I'm looking for if it were to be today. Obviously, if it's tomorrow, it comes down a little bit, but that's just looking at today's candle where it'll take us up here. Right there, 34.85 is right on the line. So between 34.75 and 35. If that ends up being it, this shit gets it's just out of control. So that's what I'm keeping an eye out. Sorry it was a half an hour video. I wanted to take my time and try to not say every other word. I hope that you guys can see this. I hope that it resonates well with you and makes you think. I went out on a limb here with this DD and this research and looking into this and trying to put it all together, and I think it came together well. I think it's undeniable. As far as I'm concerned, it is. It's astonishing, it's amazing, it's undeniable. Nobody is talking about this, and I think we should be. So if you made it this far, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please like the video and interact with it. Please comment. It really helps get it out. I didn't used to believe in the whole algo thing with YouTube, but it is true. I look at the analytics. It does help push it out to more people when you guys do that. So I would appreciate all of that interaction. As well as, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do that. Subscribe to my channel. Check out the videos. Come to the live streams. I'm right on the cusp of breaking 1,000 subscribers. I haven't had anybody promoting me as far as any kind of big name other streamers or YouTubers. I've been grinding this out myself, putting out quality content, trying to raise the bar for you guys because I am you. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. So thank you very much. I will be live streaming here at 9 a.m. like always for Market Open, from open to close every day, Monday through Friday. We have a great group. Come in. I will link the Discord in the description, and I will see you guys either in the next video or in the live stream here in a few hours. Later.